Hi, I'm David Sanchez from Charlotte Counseling Associates coming to you again from Charlotte, North Carolina. And today I want to talk about something that a lot of us are dealing with, which is a lot of stress, right? Anxiety. Some of us are down, especially during these colder months and the rain, right? And, there's a little thing called COVID and just all these different things that have been happening to us for the last, almost a year now, right? Life has not been the same. A lot of us are wishing to go back into a time machine back to early 2020 or before, right? But, now a lot of these things are becoming a new normal. And what I want to share is that a lot of this has really caused us what we call trauma or wounds, right? This has been really difficult. I know a lot of kids are struggling with this. They can't see their friends, they can't go to school. And whatever you feel about that, that's fine. But man, it's really causing a lot of distress, which then really hurts the parents, either because their kids are, really sad or mad, and their parents are worrying about them, and it's just causing a lot of challenges for everybody, right? And so, because of that, eventually for some people and for many of us, it's going to cause trauma, which means we're going to have wounds. We're going to repeat some of these things that happen, and it's going to keep us kind of stuck, like Groundhog's Day, right? And we can't like move forward. We can't be more content or more happy or more joyful. It keeps us from maybe doing the things we used to like to do. Some of us like to get out and have fun and be with friends and go out dinners and all these stuff, dancing and a lot of us are not doing that for many reasons because of what's going on, but some of us are not doing things that we could do because of trauma. So I want to talk to you a little bit about uh, something called brain spotting. Brain spotting is something that has been around, for almost 20 years. It came out of several other trauma therapies, right? And this isn't just for people that are dealing with like war or maybe someone that almost died in a car accident, but these are people that are just dealing with things like with what we're dealing with right now, COVID, and just maybe a divorce, a breakup, just anything that is difficult for you and you feel like you can't stop dealing with, you can't shake off, you can't be your normal self again. So brain spotting is a way to kind of get deeper into our emotional brain, right? And it's not going to require surgery. Don't worry, you don't want these hands operating on your brain, but it is going to go into the deeper parts of your brain, and it's going to help those memories or those events or those feelings kind of lose some of the power. In fact, we can get to a point where we lose a lot of the power. So maybe you're at an 8. 8 is like 10 is like the worst that you feel about this. So eight's pretty high. We can get to a place where it gets down to maybe even a 0 or closest to a 0, right? And depending on how many things you want to work on, you can get to a place where I notice my clients start to feel like they can live their lives again. They can go out and do things, whether it's, shopping for clothes or spending time with friends when they can, or going to hike or whatever it is. They can start doing those things again. They don't have to like let the trauma or the depression or the anxiety keeping them from living the life they want. So I think it's amazing. I've been trained on this extensively. I've had brain spotting done on me. That's how I really wanted to make sure that it works, on my stress and things like that. And it's worked tremendously. And it's something that can be short term, and for some people may need to go a little longer. And for some people, they can do a little at a time. But unlike just traditional talk therapy, this is something that gets deeper and in some cases can be quicker, right, and more efficient. And just talk therapy, which is just using this part of your brain, your logical brain, and it's great. It can provide some great. It's like getting a massage. It feels good, but then you can go back home and get kind of bogged down again. And brain spotting can help that get to a place where you're not getting as bogged down. Maybe to a place where you don't get bogged down at all regarding that. So if you want to learn more about brain spotting, start off first with our website at www.charlottecounselors.com. And then there's a section on trauma and then brain spotting. And there's some other things like that. Check that out. And then if you want to learn more, whether you're in North or South Carolina, we could do it online or in person. We do brain spotting and EMDR and all different types of therapies like that. And we'll be happy to kind of talk with you and see if this will be a good fit for you. So, you know what? It takes a lot of courage to say, hey, this is something I can't shake off. Everybody deals with trauma in some way, so please don't beat yourself up. If you want to get better, and now's the time for you to get better, go ahead and call us today. It doesn't hurt you, even if you're not ready for it today. It wouldn't hurt you just to learn a little bit more. So we'll talk to you soon next time. Take care.